Hi there, this is Aaron. Today is Saturday the 15th of February and it's day 37 on the allotment. Now we had another storm last night and it's actually the worst one so far this year. So I've come down to take a look around. Before I did though, this morning, and also there were a couple of other mornings this week when I was able to get things done at home, so I planted some more seeds and got my potatoes chitting, which I've also now received. So this was me this morning. We're just getting ready to plant this year's hot chillies. There's 26 individual cells there. And I have around 40 chilli seeds, 40 or 50 chilli seeds. They are the very hot variety. One is lemon drop and the other one is Scotch bonnet. Now, I saw on Dan's video yesterday that certainly his prairie fire have taken a year to grow. Now, the Scotch bonnet that I planted last May didn't bear fruit last year and probably isn't going to bear fruit until this summer, so that kind of fits with what we're seeing as well. Now what we're going to do here is just put the seeds in, chop it up and put it away. What we have from this end here are the lemon drop chillies, where the little label is, and they go right the way back to where you see the packet. And then also we've got another marker which is the Scotch bonnet. So all of these up to here, up to where you see the marker again, these are all Scotch bonnet. There's 2 seeds in each one. I didn't have as many as I thought. For some reason I had 25 seeds of each, or possibly 30 seeds of each, but I had 20 seeds of each. So there's 2 seeds in each one. Last time when I tried to grow Scotch bonnet, very few of them germinated. I had 5 in each cell and only 1 germinated from each cell, so I'm wondering if that was because I had too many seeds in each cell. So instead of putting 4 in this time, I've put 2 in. They're going to be indoors certainly until summer. And I've got a little bit of extra space which I'm going to put into another cell, and that's where the onions are going to go. I think I showed you last time these plastic bags, poly bags, that I picked up, sort of 50 of them for less than 20 quid. This is sort of just to show you sort of like how perfectly they do fit. So inside there is one of these seed trays inside a drip tray, and plenty of room. I've done it up, but I've left a little bit, just so that the air circulates, so that it's not a complete air lock. But plenty of room in there for my chillies. And over here what I've done is I've put my white onions in. There's 4 in each cell. The white onions, the Rinsberg, are long lasting. Now I already have onions in the ground, so, and they're going to hopefully give me an early crop. So I haven't done too many of these because I'm going to try and stagger it. So next week I'll do a few more, and then a few more, and then a few more, and gradually fill up this cell so that hopefully they're ready to go in at different times as I'm able to pull the other ones out. Now whether I've timed it perfectly or whether I've messed up the timing remains to be seen, but this is an experiment, it's a learning experience. I'll just have to learn by trial and error. But they're going to go in a little bag as well with some water, and we'll see how they get on. What we're looking at here is my potato seed for this year, which has now all arrived. Here we've got Golden Wonder, which is the variety that was actually bred for the crisps, Golden Wonder crisps. I actually thought that it was the crisps that named themselves cleverly after the variety because they made good crisps, but I was told by somebody that it's the other way around. So Golden Wonder there. Just behind there, already chitting, are my international kidney potatoes. You can see my garden knife there in the background as well. And just over to the left, they are Anya. Now, these Golden Wonder and these Anya were the last ones to arrive for my seeds. If I just move in a little bit here, we have a look. There is a mark that I've been told to look for, and these certainly do have it. which is here, and it's Safe Haven. And all of my potatoes that I've got have got this mark Safe Haven. Now, what I was told is that the Safe Haven mark means that the seed was created in a blight-free environment, so it's guaranteed to not be diseased, which hopefully means that I'll get better potatoes. Now, given that I had a problem with blight last year, admittedly on my tomatoes, I'm going to be very, very careful about that. Consequently, I'm not actually going to grow tomatoes this year because you need, I believe, a protected environment, which I don't have. So I'm going to protect myself by using my greenhouse at the end of the season to pull in my main crop, which is my Golden Wonder. So the idea is that I'm going to plant everything into containers, pots, a little bit like what Dan has shown on his channel. So we're going to grow them in pots outside. So then my earlies and my second earlies, they'll be fine. We're going to let half the international kidney go onto a main crop as well. And by then we're going to get into blight season. So at that point where it starts to get wetter but still warm, that's when we're going to bring the potatoes into the greenhouse so that hopefully we can keep them blight free in there and continue to enjoy potatoes. So that's my plan for this year with potatoes. Something else I've just noticed, and I don't know if you can see, if I zero in on one of them, yes. My chilli plants are starting to get flowers. Now, I looked at Dan's video, and what he said is treat 'em mean. I was planning on repotting these because I don't know if you can see, that one's actually not in that a great amount of soil. So I was going to pot these into larger pots. I'm wondering whether to do that or not now, given that they are coming into flower. Maybe I should wait, maybe I shouldn't do it at all, maybe I should do it really quickly. So if anybody has got experience in growing Scotch bonnet, these were originally planted in May, so coming around to, well, over half a year, and just coming into flower now, whether it's safe to repot these. Because ideally what I want to do is to repot them so that the roots can grow more, so that I'll get more flowers, so that I'll get plenty of chillies. So here now we've got my Anya chitting, and then down here we've got my Golden Wonder. Now, I bought the Golden Wonder and the Anya from an organisation called DB Brown, who are an online garden centre. Now, just looking at the Anya, actually, I'm a little bit disappointed with the Anya because there's a couple of these. You see here, this one has broken in half. A couple of these look a bit manky. So I'm not going to chit these with the rest. I'm going to leave them separately. I don't know if sort of I should be putting these in the ground or what, whether there's nothing to worry about or whether I should just chuck these two. But interested to find out if anybody's got an opinion. As I say, I've come down this morning. There was a storm last night. Some of my allotment neighbours have got tarpaulins and some of them have blown free. One of them has flattened my broad beans, which I'm quite annoyed about, because if you've got tarpaulin, there's been a storm, surely you want to come down the next morning and see it's all right. But I think most people have given up until spring. But I'm also here and I'm going to try and dig a little bit more so that I've got space to put the greenhouse down, get all the couch grass and everything out so that that ground's level. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Well, the first thing to see is that I've gradually been clearing a space up the top end of my plot for where my greenhouse is going to go. And I've nearly cleared all the couch grass out of the way there. What I'm then going to do is put some cardboard down so that we can site the greenhouse on top of that. And then hopefully, well, yeah, because I've dug the ground over, it'll sort of set itself much flatter once I've raked it and everything. Along my broad beans, you can see that there are beans there. See, there's a one of the little shoots there has been flattened, My big broad bean, and I'm actually quite mortified about this, has also been flattened. The one next to it has been flattened. It's just a bit of a shame, really. So hopefully they will recover. But as Michael said when I mentioned this over on one of his videos, he said broad beans will soon grow, so I've just got to get some more broad beans in the some seeds in to grow, and they'll soon catch up. And that is what flattened them. I came to the plot, and it's somebody's cover that's blown over and taken out everything with the weight of it on top of them. So I've settled that over and secured it so that's not going to blow away anywhere else, and I guess I just have to wait for the owner to come and claim it back. Now the other thing that the tarpaulin did was take out the net that I had over these onions and my garlic. Now I don't think that's going to be that much of an issue now, because I think they're all grown up enough, and I don't think the birds are going to try and pull them out thinking that they're worms. So I'm just going to leave that as that is now. If anybody knows differently and I should be doing something different, please let me know. My rhubarb is definitely coming into life. I've got more than just a rosy glow now. Those are shoots that are coming through, so hopefully rhubarb is on the way. My currant bushes along here, Andy and everybody has said that don't worry about these, they won't spring into life yet. The time is not now to be able to tell, but I am particularly worried about this black currant, but I'll guess we'll see what happens. There's plenty of water falling, so there's plenty of nutrients in that compost, and the white currant as well. So we'll see if they do come into life. Actually, you know what? That looks as if it might be getting a bit of a colour to me. So possibly. So I'm actually speaking to you on Sunday now. Plenty to get on with, and I guess I'll show you how far I get at the end of the day. And just as the day's finishing, that's my ground that I've just cleared and dug out ready for the greenhouse. The greenhouse is 2 metres by 2 metres by 1.85 metres. I am assuming that the 2 metres by 2 metres is the width and the length. I don't actually know because it's still in the box, and it doesn't tell me on the box. But so I've cleared just over 2 metres all the way around, ready for the greenhouse to be sited, which is probably going to happen in the next video. So that's it for day 37. I'm really pleased I've got that done. I've needed somewhere under cover, and of course it means that as soon as the winds drop and these storms that we've been getting, that I can put the cover on and start putting my seeds ready so that I get a flying start for the year. It's certainly going to please my wife, because I've been keeping all of my seeds at home, and so she's going to be very pleased for them to go out the door. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on The Allotment. Goodbye.